Yo, what's going on? My name is Oren, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing Pantasy's Dinosaur Museum set 85047. So let's go ahead and review that. We do actually get into this video. I just want to quickly say thank you so much to Pantasy for sending me this set out for review. They have given me full creative liberties in this video, so anything that I do say is my own opinion. I know some people say that, but they genuinely literally said to me, say whatever you want about the set. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today, and I'm going to be giving you my honest opinion about the whole build experience and everything else. Okay, so starting off with the outside, this building is massive. I just want to start off by saying that because this truly is massive. Here is my hand for comparison. Like, this thing is huge. I can't even fit it all in frame. Like, that's how big it is. It's massive. I've had to literally record this on my chest of drawers and put something up next to my 3D printer because of how big this set is. This is a beautiful set though, and I can't wait to show you more of the details. Here we have got the 4 figures that do actually come in this set. So we have got a researcher, the guide, a visitor, as well as a student, and they do have little backstory or little pieces written about them on the Pantasy website if you want to see more. They do all come with an extra pair of legs which they can sit down, which also has an anti-stud at the bottom so that you can actually sit them all down. So it is quite easy to swap out. Let me just show you here. You literally just pop off the legs like you would with any other brick brand, and then swap the legs out, and then boom, they can sit down. It's as simple as that because sadly these figures don't have articulation in the legs. However, they can move their arms as well as move their heads. Here's a closer look at each of the minifigures. So here we've got the researcher, which has got printed all the way around. Here we've got the guide, which again does have printing all the way around, just as you can see there. Here's the visitor, with again printed on both sides, and the sides actually got a triceratops skull, and then this one is a T-Rex. However, if I'm being completely honest with you, this is the only one that I don't really like the figure printing of too much, because this I feel like looks a little bit like a grease or a sweat stain. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but overall I do still quite like all these figures, as well as this one just here, which is the student. And yeah, I think that all the figures are really nice. Let's do a quick little size comparison. Here is just a little size comparison between a Lego figure as well as the Pantasy figure. I do think that they both scale pretty well together. I mean, obviously the Pantasy one is a little bit bigger, but I don't think that's a bad thing at all. And obviously the Lego one is the one that we have all known, grow and love. But I definitely think that you can mix and match and probably put a Lego figure in the Pantasy set if you wanted to. I don't know too much about how the Pantasy figure would scale in a Lego set, but I definitely think that the Lego one could fit in here. It just might be a little bit oversized for it. Now that we've got figures out of the way, let's move these aside and talk about the rest of the building. So starting off, there are these beautiful doors just here, as well as these 2 printed lag panel pieces which already come pre-made. So the way that they do come is already built with this. Okay, and everything that you do see in here that has details such as these dinosaurs, well, just up here we've got a little clock. They are all printed pieces, so they, you know, they're all pad printed, which I think is just beautiful. I mean, these slightly feel embossed, to be completely honest with you, but it's definitely a welcome, you know, quality thing. Let me zoom you guys out just a little bit. Okay, there you go. That might look a little bit better. This thing is massive, as I've mentioned already. I mean, you're kind of in like a weird angle just so I could show you how big this thing is. It is huge though, but around the front, this is how it looks, and then round, this is how it does look on each side, and then this is how the back looks. So you can still see into the inside, which is nice. And then actually this doesn't work like a usual modular, so you can actually slide this panel out just here, get access to the ground floor, and this whole thing does slide out, which is quite a nice detail, as well as these side pieces do flip out so that you can actually have access to the ground floor. Speaking of the ground floor, here it is. So we've got 3 different dinosaur skeletons. So you've got like a pterodactyl here, triceratops, as well as a T-Rex, which you can actually pull this T-Rex out, which gives you access to a wider layout, as you can see just here. The only downside I do have to this is I wish that there was more details on the wall pieces just here, but sadly there's not. It's not the end of the world, but I just feel like that would be nicer, because when you want to take this out, it's just kind of empty. And I mean, even when you put this back in, like it feels quite empty at the sides, where I feel like could have had, like, even if it was just a little printed piece would be nice, but it definitely doesn't make or break the set. I have actually just took you off the tripod just so I could show you a little bit up closer, but just here, as you can see, there is a different area which shows off some different dinosaur like facts and stuff, as well as, I kept trying to say artifacts here, but I meant fossils, as well as this area just over here which has got dinosaur pieces uncovered. And then if we did want to, then we can actually remove the second floor so that we have closer access, which I'm not going to do this one-handed. Let me put you back on the tripod. Okay, so then moving on, I've actually lost a couple pieces, so we're just going to ignore that because I tried to take the roof off and you can't take the roof off, so that's my bad. Anyway, moving on, you can take the roof off, which is lovely because each floor is connected with a separate piece so that the lights still work, which let me show you that real quick. So as you can see here, you can actually remove the roof piece from each different floor, and then as you can see just here, it does reconnect itself by using this piece here, so then you can still light and then not have to rewire everything, which is lovely. However, disaster struck and I accidentally destroyed my battery box, so I can't actually light up this set, so you won't be seeing that in this video. Up here though, here is the second floor, so it does look beautiful. It is like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's got windows all the way around, and it does have like this little walkway balcony area, which is lovely. It's got just here you can see like an area where there's different artifacts and stuff again, as well as just over here there is an area with bones and stuff on display, and then just here you've got like an egg and some other bits and bobs, as well as the stairs that lead you straight up to here basically. And this is actually the top layer, and then you can actually remove this, which this is where the battery box normally is, but I accidentally broke it, so it's not included in this video, which means I can't light up this kit in this video, but I will include a clip of how this set looks like lit up. Yeah, this is how it looks like lit up. So since I actually recorded those clips, Pantasy actually sent me out a brand new battery box, and this is how it looks lit up on my shelf. I love the set so much, and thank you so much to Pantasy for sending me a replacement battery box for me to show you all how it looks lit up. Overall though, I do think that this set is absolutely beautiful, and I'm so glad to have this set in my collection. Thank you so much to Pantasy for actually sending me this set. Literally love you guys. This video took me way too long to record though because of how long it took me to build this, which is no fault of Pantasy's at all. It is literally just life is a pain sometimes. But yeah, overall I really do like this set, and I'm really glad that I have this. It will be going nicely on my shelf. I'm currently just waiting to get a new battery box so I can actually light this up myself, which I will be posting photos to my Instagram when I do have this all lit up, so if you want to follow me there then you'll definitely see it there. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I need to mention for this video other than the prices, which let's go talk about the prices. Looking at the Pantasy website, this set will set you back $173.99 in USD. While they do offer shipping for the UK, they do actually have you pay in USD as well, but it does still ship to the UK. Overall, do I think that this set is worth it? Yeah, I mean, it comes with a light kit, it's a big building as well, and overall I think it's a great set. Should Lego be worried about this? Maybe. However, I think Lego have their own stuff going for them, as well as Pantasy having their own stuff going for them. Would I like to buy more Pantasy sets in the future? Definitely. I mean, the first one that I got was the lamp, which sits pridefully on my desk, and now I have this one, and I can't wait to add more in the future maybe, and hopefully work with them again in the future. But overall, I would say that this is worth it. However, it's not for everyone. And I think that's a big thing that people do need to, you know, be aware of, that this set is not for everyone. It might be for me, but it might not be for you, and that's totally okay. I mean, I personally love this set. I like the overall aesthetic of it, and I think it'll go nicely on my shelf, which is exactly where it's going to go. However, it's not for everyone. The quality of the bricks are not the same as Lego. Lego have, you know, they've built their brand for years now. Pantasy has only been around for a few years, and again, I think that's okay. You know, it's totally okay. I love the fact that you get all printed pieces and there are no stickers in this set. I love that because we both know that some of these pieces would be stickers. I also love the fact that it comes with a light kit, because I install light kits to all of my sets. Currently I don't have lights in this one, but I will eventually, so yeah. Overall though, I do think this is a great set, and one that I'm very glad I have in my collection, and I have finally built after months of owning this in my possession. I'm glad I have this now. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much to Pantasy once again for actually sending me out this set to review and build and whatnot. I had a really great time building it. It took me way too long though, and editing this video took me way too long as well, so I'm so sorry about that, Pantasy. But I do just want to quickly say again, anything that I have said in this video has all been my own opinions, and I'm truly so grateful that Pantasy are willing to work with me and were willing to send me this out. Genuinely such a lovely company that I've worked with, and I can't wait to work with them more in the future. So yeah, generally just the biggest thank you to them. Yeah, hopefully you all did enjoy this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like. Go if you're new. Remember you're beautiful. Remember you're all loved. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you do want to buy this, all the links will be down below. But yeah, my name is Brenna, and see you on the next one. Bye.